Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I'm your melanated queen, Lil Foxy. I know it's been a while since I've addressed you all, but I have been a little busy. Since we last spoke, I've been working on my t-shirt line and clothing brand, Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I do have hoodies that are now in stock, and I have been at some vending events, and we've been selling out of our Melanated King hoodies. So shout out to all the kings out there who have been celebrating Brown Girls Are Beautiful and supporting it. Shout out to all the Melanated Queens who have been supporting it as well. We do have some clothing coming in. We do have some clothing that is coming up for the kids. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied. And right now, as you can see, I have on the army fatigue or camouflage Brown Girls Are Beautiful dress right here. It is backless and it ties around the neck. I'll stand up so you can see it. But this is what I'm wearing today. It is about 75 to 80 degrees outside today. So today was a beautiful day. I've actually worked on an order for one of the clients who lives out in Dallas. Shout out to her. And she also has a line out coming out as well. And so I'm going to be sending her merchandise, and I know she's excited to get that started. Today I wanted to say that heute ist Mittwoch. Today is Wednesday, okay? And for those of you who are not familiar with this channel, I always start off the topic with the German phrase, or I end it with a German phrase. So I just teach a little bit of German here, and I keep it very simple, very plain and simple. I wanted to talk to people about believing in themselves and going after their dreams. I know I've talked about this before, but I think it is so important that we continue to manifest our desires and our goals. A lot of times people will try to talk you out of the thing that it is that you want to do because they don't believe in themselves, so they feel that you cannot do what you would like to do for yourself. Please don't allow that to stop you. Even if you're the only one believing in yourself, it is well worth to keep pushing forward. So no matter what anyone has to say about you, just know if you have enough belief in yourself, you can manifest your dreams, and you can definitely bring them to fruition and make them happen. It is best to, even if you're going to take baby steps every single day, than to do nothing and take no steps. So at least you can say that you're stepping in the direction that is going towards your dreams and your goals. You know, a lot of times life will give you obstacles that you're not prepared for, that could particularly knock people down, or could actually, give you a great downfall. Try to overcome that, because life is going to be filled with these things anyway. So it is best to continue to move forward the best way you can, even if it is in small increments. At least you are doing something that is going to be beneficial to you in the long run. So I just wanted to send that positive message out there for anyone that needed to hear it. I also want to talk about utilizing your talents, you all. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people don't utilize their talents, and a lot of people don't charge for their talents and their gifts. They give it away for free, and people will take advantage of that. But you all just think about it. When people go and get a service done, especially if they go to a public place, a mall, or if it's a major corporation, you don't question whether or not you should pay for that service. You just pay for it. So a lot of times we may question ourselves because we don't know if we should be charging a certain fee to do a certain service for people. But the thing is, that goes back into believing in yourself. If you know that you're doing the best quality service possible in whatever area or arena that you practice in, continue to do that, and people will see that you respect yourself and that you value your talents and your gifts enough to not undermine and devalue yourself, and they will respect that. And if they don't, then they can go somewhere else and get something of less quality, okay, for cheaper pay. So just keep that in mind as well. I want to talk about the fact that education does not prepare us for our dreams and reaching the things and endeavors in life that we would like to manifest. A lot of times education is simply something that is indoctrination, and I've talked about this before on my platform and on these channels, on this channel here. So we're very much aware of indoctrination, But what I want to say is, at least today, if you have awakened, it is not too late to open your eyes and see that you can learn new things, and you can definitely put your foot into the forefront to go after what it is you want to go in life. School basically was set up by the quote unquote elites to have power and control over people. And if you ever sit there and think about it, a lot of times when we're in school for 12 years, we do not need to sit there for 12 years to learn the stuff that they allegedly are teaching us, the lies that they're feeding us. Kids don't have to be in school for 8 hours a day to learn. I know this for a fact because I did some homeschooling when COVID hit, and a 6 and an 8-year-old were learning in approximately 2 to 3 hours what they could learn in 8 hours. So it is they are very, very capable of learning, and this is very doable. The 8-hour structure is to get them prepared for an 8-hour job. So they can have a boss, so they don't question having someone with an authority figure over them. But if you show them that they can actually start a business at that age, if you show them how to make money, how to invest at that age, then when they get older, they don't have to work for someone else and be on the corporate plantation, you all. And that's what most of us are trying to get free from. So I basically support anybody that is focused on the endeavors and getting away from the corporate plantation. It may have taken people a couple of decades or a few decades to realize what has been going on and to actually pursue what they want to pursue in life and go down that path, but at least you're doing it. So I see a lot of the youth are waking up, and so I am very glad to see that. It's very encouraging and empowering, especially amongst our people, to see them stepping out and taking a leap of faith in the things that they would like to do for themselves. Also, I wanted to speak about brain parasites. The reason I bring this up is because brain parasites are very prevalent in people each and every day. We don't think about it, but we are inundated with so much negativity in the media, on the radio, and social media. And so it is so important that you feed your brain healthy, positive thoughts each and every day. It is like a psychological warfare out here on the battlefield of life. And so anytime you get the chance to listen to something positive, I would encourage you to do that. Even if you're at work and you can listen to headphones, listen to positive, encouraging things, because those things are going to help you manifest the things that you would like to achieve. It actually will go to your subconscious. If you can listen to these things before you go to bed or when you wake up, it is going to set the tone for your day. So please, if you can, try to get rid of the brain parasites that replay over and over in your head. These things that tell you that you cannot do it, that it's impossible, it's too hard, that thinks of all of the problems and never focus on the solutions. The bad memories, the traumatic memories that people have going on in their day-to-day lives. You know, we have been traumatized enough just in life, and then we have to see it on social media. This is why they inundate us with news articles and all these social injustices, so that we keep our brain parasites basically rotating on a daily basis, and that takes over our emotions, and we have to take control of that, you all. So you have to combat these things every single day. It is being on the battlefield every single day. It is inundating your mind with positivity the same way that they attack your mind with negativity. You have to be that much adamant about it. Okay? I also wanted to talk about mental clarity. This comes about when you eat healthy. You will think healthy, and therefore you have mental clarity. This is a way to achieve your goals as well. When you have mental clarity, you can do so many things. You have so much more creativity. You feel better. You're able to have energy, and you can exercise. Exercise, you all, really helps with mental clarity. Riding your bicycle, going for a walk, going for a jog, being active, playing a sport, whatever it is that you enjoy in a hobby. These things help mental clarity. It could be playing an instrument. That is very instrumental in your mental health, you all. I just wanted to talk about that because sometimes we get away in the mundane lives that we live. We get away from the things that we really enjoy. So take it back to those childhood years when you were carefree and think about the things that you really enjoyed, that you didn't have to think twice about, because as time goes on, your brain is tainted in life just by listening to other people or just by observing what's around you, and you step away, or you can sometimes break away from those things that you were meant to do in the first place. So I just wanted to touch on that. I also wanted to talk about other people projecting their fears onto you, and basically don't let that stop you. Don't let that get in the way of what you want to do for yourself. And also, we would like to speak on people that treat you badly, okay? People that treat you badly, don't let that dictate how you treat yourself, okay? When someone treats you as if you are no good, or if they think they are using you and they think that you're disposable, just know that there's only one you. They could never duplicate you. I know they're probably out here trying to clone people, but just know that you are unique, okay? The universe sent you here for a reason, and no one has the same journey in life that you have. No one has your same path. The walk of life that you have is unique to yourself. So you have to live out your life as best as you can, okay? Regardless of what someone tries to do or say about you, just know that your walk in this life cannot be matched by anyone else, and you're the only one that can live your life the way that you live it. You're the only one that can set the tone for who you want to be. No one can take that from you. And I just wanted to touch on that as well. I also wanted to talk about this C virus, and you all know what I'm talking about. Allegedly, Trey Songz just came out with the video saying that he has it, and if you really listen to it, it sounds like an infomercial, like he's trying to convince us that he has it, and he's trying to convince us to be healthy and trying to convince us to be scared and fearful about it. I wouldn't fall for the antics. You all know that I talk about celebrities and the nonsense that goes on out here in the media, and if you are focused enough and you have the mental acuity to look past what is put in the forefront, then you know that there is a strategy and a technique with everything. Celebrities are not leaders, you all. Just get that in your mind. If you haven't figured it out yet, many of us already know this. Celebrities are not leaders. They just have a spotlight on them because the media orchestrates the picture they want to paint for us, and they think that a lot of us are going to be like robots and follow behind them, but they are sadly mistaken. There are too many people out here who are so much more knowledgeable than they give them credit for, and it is an insult to the people's intelligence when they keep telling us about celebrities catching this virus. And the same thing that goes with Trump. If he has it, if he doesn't have it, I don't see how that's really going to impact our day-to-day lives, unless they set some type of mandate. I did hear that they were arresting people for not wearing face masks. I'm not sure how true that is. This lady was talking to me about it in the line one day, and she's actually from Mississippi. That's her home state, and she was telling us that the governor out there has stated that people don't have to necessarily wear face masks. And the kids have gone back to school, and everything out that way seemed to be okay. So I don't know what type of tricks they're trying to pull. Just know that if we were really in jeopardy and in danger, like they say, a simple face mask covering that's paper thin is not going to alleviate the situation, especially if you're dealing with biochemical warfare, you all. People, like I said in the past, would need to have hazmat suits. So let's do some logical thinking, and we're using our common sense here. Those are the things that I wanted to touch on, you all. I'm looking down at my notes because I know it's been a while since I've addressed you. Unfortunately, this C virus situation is still going down. I did hear that we will be in another lockdown coming up for this fall. Right now, they're saying that we're in phase 3, so people are getting back to normal, but then we're going to have another lockdown. Tell me, how does this make sense? Because as far as my understanding, the virus is supposed to not be able to survive in the heat, but we've been having temperatures up to 80 degrees, and allegedly 75 to 80 degree temperatures kills it. So why was it that the playgrounds were shut down for the summer? Okay, it makes you think. None of this makes logical sense. So you all, we have to use our logical thinking here. Brown Girls Are Beautiful, thanks you so much for listening. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to my melanated queens, melanated kings, melanated princes, and melanated princesses. All of our warriors out here, protect these queens Excuse my phone for going off. My client is texting me right now. She wants me to make her some business cards, and so I'll be working on that in a little while. But anyway, I enjoyed talking to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, and if you would like to comment, please feel free to do so. If you have anything you'd like to talk about, put it in the comment section below, and I look forward to touching bases with you in the near future. You all, I have some things that's going on. I'm gonna be real busy. So anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and you all take care. All right, I have to go. I am hungry. Okay, and I was supposed to be going to the store, but I decided to address you all instead. All right, everyone, stay blessed.